Perla addresses the audience from behind a podium in a white graduation cap and gown.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome. We are thrilled that our graduating speaker tonight is Superintendent Annette Reichman. Superintendent Reichman is the first woman to become superintendent for the Arizona State Schools for the Deaf and Blind. An interesting fun fact about our graduating class, which I already know Ms. Creasy said it, but we are all young ladies up here tonight. All three of us graduating tonight have had different paths and experiences while in high school, but we both share some similarities. Greta and I both know how to turn awkward situations into laughing matters. And Shania and I, we both love living hot Cheetos. I love you guys. Good luck with your futures. I would like to share a little bit more about myself. I first came to ASDB when I was only 3 years old. My adopted mother felt that it would be best for me to learn to speak English and to learn everyday living skills at a young age. By the time I was able to graduate to elementary school, my adopted mother felt that I would thrive more in a public school setting. Thanks to ASDB, I was able to adjust to public school like any other elementary student. However, by age 13, I noticed that public school was not the best fit for me. I was experiencing emotional bullying, and my grades were poor in all subjects. I felt alone and isolated, hiding myself in my own little bubble, until one day I spoke to my teacher of the visually impaired. And she started looking into other schools and programs that would help me achieve my goals. After a couple of weeks, my TVI sat me and my adopted mother down and talked to us about ASDB. My first day back after 7.5 years, I started off a little crazy. I had missed my bus at 6:45 a.m. My grandparents had to follow the bus down the street until we convinced the driver to pull over and let me on. The first faces I saw when I got on the bus were my previous preschool driver and an old friend I had known since kindergarten. After seeing them, the butterflies that I felt vanished. I knew that I was going to be okay here. Immediately, my classmates and teachers welcomed me. I felt safe at school once again. My middle school teacher, Mrs. Court, started introducing me to Braille and teaching me how to read in my grade level. Math, on the other hand, was a whole different story. When it was time for me to start high school, I already knew I wanted to stay at ASDB. High school was way different than middle school. My freshman year, I didn't take it seriously. I didn't care about my grades. It wasn't until sophomore year that I started getting my act together with the help and support of my Braille teacher, Mrs. Deborah Hartz. I completed most of my credits with the support and encouragement of all the teachers. However, in math, I had already given up. I could not understand it for the life of me. Until we got a new math teacher, Mrs. Kathy Zolo. Her teaching methods were different than past other math teachers. Right away, I started to understand. Ms. Zolo gave me hope that I could graduate right when I needed it the most. The past year, I had the opportunity to take a public law and safety class through the Pima Joint Technical Education District, better known as Pima JTED. I knew I wanted to help people, and after taking the class, I decided that I wanted to become a prosecuting attorney. I plan to attend a college preparation program at World Services for the Blind in Arkansas this summer. I will then return to Tucson and complete my post-secondary education. I could not have accomplished all of this without the help and support from my family and all the wonderful staff at ASDB. Throughout my time at ASDB, I have had matured and gained the confidence that I never knew I had. I'm immensely grateful to my grandparents for providing me with support and love that I so needed over the past year. I want to give a special thanks to my grandmother, my auntie Aida, Deborah Hartz, Heather McAleese, and Edward Roche for helping me slowly come out of the shell and believe in myself again. You all made ASDB an unforgettable experience. Thank you all for coming out here tonight and celebrating this very special evening with us.